and you are doing what you do daily when suddenly a portal opens up in front of you. You hear almost a malicious voice say, she'll work, before dragging you into the portal. When you're dragged into the portal, you see a rather haggard looking man, kind of sighing, bent over at his desk, a coffee of whiskey at hand. And he says, "All right, Ferdinand, who is it this time?" The man himself is, pretty normal looking, but he sits at his desk, and there's a glass in front of you, seeing if you'd prefer whiskey, water, or what have you. Welcome in. It's nice to have you, Miss.
Pennilopi?
That is a name. Uh, you look quite interesting. Certainly not human. Why don't I should probably explain this to you. My familiar and beneficiary, who gives me all of my neat magic powers, he's also an asshole, and he gets bored, so he makes me do a podcast. Congratulations and welcome!
Uh, uh,
Once he's had his snacks, you'll be sent home just fine. You're in no danger, I promise.
the portal and now here and what do you fine.
Eh,
Fine. I'm
you've been kidnapped, yes, but
uh,
silver lining free drinks.
free drinks.
Free drinks on the
Free
house.
drinks.
Decent whiskey, I promise. It's
What
the
do I have to do
cheapest
for
I
free
can find.
drinks?
Well, we chat. Uh, so, Ferdinand only usually grabs me people in a somewhat similar line of profession of streaming and stuff, which means you yourself are either a streamer or starting to become one. Why don't you tell us about yourself?
So I'm Pennilopi. And I guess we could start with what could we start with? I am a
Well,
dragon bunny girl, and I am starting streaming February 10th on Twitch.
do you taste like rabbit or do you taste like chicken? If we eat you, not
It's called
sensually.
my dragon side chicken.
No, well, so if you're an even-ish split of something, what do you taste like? Because catfish tastes like fish.
Uh, Catfish tastes like fish, but a
Yeah.
dragon
Would you
bunny
taste like
tastes.
a would you taste like a dragon or a bunny?
I feel like I taste more like lizard.
More
Yep,
like lizard.
lizard.
Snake is
Yep,
certainly not the worst thing I've eaten.
yep, yep,
And I would have
yep.
crocodile again. So, that works.
You had crocodile.
I have had many things. I've had crocodile,
Are
alligator.
you?
Oh,
Uh-huh,
continue.
eat crocodiles? Cursed! Cursed! Why?
You're not the first person to tell me that. At least not. Though the alligator's a new part, and because they taste delicious. But I'm curious what you mean by cursed. I'm cursed already, so let's just
You
get some extra curse.
extra cursed?
Extra cursed.
Which part cursed? The part of you eating my brothers and sisters?
Look, your fellow brothers and sisters that are dragons eat and also control my world. They'll live. I assure.
Mm. You're eating crocodiles and snakes. Do you eat bunnies?
I have. They're not the most tasty of things.
Mm,
Best in a
I don't,
stew.
I don't know about this. I don't know. Oh, the free drinks.
Look, I promise that me personally will not put you in a stew. Ferdinand is always a wild card, so you're good luck there. But I'm just as likely to be part of the stew.
Ferdinand's gonna put me in a stew?
Maybe.
I don't want to be put in a stew.
No one wants to be put in a stew. I don't want to be put
I
in a
mean,
stew, but that threat is still made.
has he threatened to put you in a stew?
That is one of the least awful things he's threatened to do to me.
Cassie. Where's Cassie? Cassie.
As you are looking around, a small portal opens with a grand ceremonious, some confetti and a little fart noise. Your familiar appears.
See. Where was Cassie? Why is she here now? Why wasn't she here always?
You're asking the wrong man that question.
Why did Ferdinand have Cassie? What did they do to you? What did they do to you?
You see the raccoon staring at Cassie. There is fear, but the fear is equally shared by the man sitting across from you. She's
Did
fine.
we hmm hmm is she?
Probably.
Cassie, are you fine? She doesn't speak much. Cassie? Cassie?
We may have traumatized her familiar, Ferdinand.
Cassie. Nope, she's gone.
Nope.
Yep,
We
abandoned.
we have traumatized her. I
We've
apologize.
traumatized her.
I apologize for emotionally traumatizing your familiar.
Traumatized Cassie. Ah.
This ha- thi- this ha- this happens occasionally. Don't worry. But we were
Ow.
you were. Don't worry about it. You were saying that you're an up and coming VTuber, right? Or you're
Yeah,
debuting.
I'm debuting soon.
I
Yes.
see. I got it the second time. Uh, but and you said February 10th.
February 10th is my official day.
Well,
Yes.
I look forward to seeing it. So you're a bunny dragon girl with a familiar dragon that chirps, and
Chirp, chirp, chirp,
chirp,
chirp,
chirp,
chirp,
chirp,
chirp, chirp,
chirp, chirp,
chirp,
chirp,
chirp, chirp, chirp,
chirp,
chirp, chirp, chirp,
egg.
chirp, chirp. Eggy.
Are we just children pretending to be adults?
Oh, absolutely. At this
Abs-
point, like, I'm just a dragon bunny girl, just living her dragon bunny girl life.
Living our best lives. But so what kind of content will you be putting on your stream?
So the Pennilopi enjoys all of the wonders of completionist content. So
Oh, you miserable
the
bastard.
I absolutely understand that. After spending the last few months farming achievements. Yep, totally wonderful. So
Ha-
my
have you done Crash Bandicoot 4?
oh gosh. Oh no, the recommendations are coming in again. Oh no. Oh no.
Well,
No.
I ask that because from what I recall hearing about it, to 100% complete it, it's something like 70 to 80 hours.
So that sounds more
Seven,
doable than a lot of the games I've been playing, unfortunately.
7 to 80 hours of Crash Bandicoot, I don't think I could.
If I remember right, because I was looking at the Devil May Cry
Uh,
HD collection,
oh, you poor
that's like
bastard.
200 hours per game, if I remember right.
You poor. I applaud. There are very few things that I have probably say would beat my beating Dark Souls 2 no hits. That, you know what? That you're stupid, but so am I. But Godspeed.
This is my face after working on Fallout achievements for the last 3 months.
I remember playing the original Fallout as a child, and it made me cry because of when you meet the final boss. That scared the crap out of me as a child.
No, it's cute and cuddly, and we should all love it. We should all love and cherish the cute and cuddly monster.
No.
I mean, Cassie's a monster, and she's cute and cuddly. Sometimes.
Look, I support monster prejudice.
But I'm here. I have a tail!
And
And bunny
yes,
ears!
yes, you're one of the acceptable ones. But when you get me fucking Draftcar the Destroyer, who fucking literally makes me go blind, we don't like him around so much.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. That's we do have some stinky dragons in our world, unfortunately. So yeah.
Exactly.
Stinky dragons and stinky bunnies. Yep. Yep.
Hey, don't worry, humans are part of the monster race too. We're just more subtle
What's
about
a
it.
what's a human?
Oh, hot damn! I'm a human. That means I'm a
What
monster and you're. No, that checks out.
wait, you're a human?
Yes.
What is describe human to me?
Uh, Mammalian.
What is
Mammalian
mammalian?
bipedal creature that often gets way in over its head, has disregard for itself and everything around it. Wildly ingenious and inventive. Beautiful creators, but if you're going by alignment, I'd probably say default chaotic evil. Chaotic neutral at best.
I see. I think we might have to kill this one. I
Uh,
think I think we might have to kill this one.
please don't
I don't.
kill. Please don't kill me.
I don't know. I don't know if we can trust. Mm,
I have a noose and I know how to use it. I will hang myself.
mm. No, 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 no. We'll let them live. We'll let them live. You can live. You can live. Cassie agrees. For
you
now.
you have enough emotional problems. You get a pass.
Yeah. Yeah. The news was the selling point for Cassie. Cassie doesn't like harming people that
I should clarify that is a joke.
I don't know if she likes harming people. Do you like harming people? I don't know if she wants to talk at this point.
I think she.
Cassie. Nope, she's over us. She's
Nope.
tired of us. Nope.
So yep. So you're doing completionist work. Let's just move. What game do you plan on starting when you start streaming?
So. Let me ask before I give away what game I'm going to be playing. What game do you think the cute dragon bunny girl would stream first?
Ah, Hmm, hmm, hmm. Hmm. Well, I know you said you like Devil May Cry. Gonna go
I've
with.
never played Devil May Cry.
But didn't you just say you beat the Devil May Cry HD edition collection?
Nope, not yet. It's on my list.
Like, okay. Gonna go with like God of War maybe.
God of War, interesting.
The original PS2, not new God of War.
Oh, there's no. Oh, well, I guess you could get achievements if you. Yeah, that's fair. That's a
It's
good
got a
one. That's a good
it's
one.
got a
Yeah,
100% completion bar.
that's a good one. I am doing Saints Row 3, 4, Get Out of Hell, the new Abominations from 2022, and the remastered Saints
Okay.
Row 3.
I will give credit to the new one that is it's still the worst out of the entire series.
It doesn't have Snatch, the most important part of Saints Row's franchise. It doesn't have its main draw from the first game.
No, it doesn't. But no, I didn't hate the characters as much as I thought as I would, and the LARPing missions actually made me laugh repeatedly. They were actually good, so I'll give them credit on those two instances. I,
I don't I don't mind it. I think the world itself is really fun. I like the desert like aesthetic,
I
but
just wish it was more gang focused, not fuck about focused.
I wish the stores were actually stores and not stalls outside of stores.
Yeah. I also hate how you're presented with like these three main bosses that are just constantly fucking up your shit. All three of them are never your problem. Because the true final boss, spoilers by the way, what's his name? Knifey McStabby. Fucking just is like, yeah, I'm just gonna kill all three of them. So you don't actually fight them outside like three missions each. That
The
has,
the guy from the yeah, okay.
yeah,
Okay.
the guy from the very first mission.
Yeah. I was like, ooh, knife and McStabby.
Yeah, because he's got all the fucking knives, and you give him a knife. I will say Kev is my favorite character, and I will die on that hill.
I don't I don't know any of their names.
Kev was the dude who never wore a shirt. The
Oh,
the him bro.
the him bro. The him bro. Yeah, I liked the quirky nerdy girl. What's her name?
Oh, the one with the car?
Yeah.
I don't remember. I remember two names in
Excellent characters.
I remember two characters in that game. Kev, because he baked a quiche without a shirt or apron and that takes balls, and Boss. Because
You know
Boss
what? I like the two polygon cat.
the two polygon cat.
Yeah. That's probably what it was made with, two polygons.
Uh, I have an undying love of the Saints Row franchise. So you're in
I
good
do too. I really do too. It's one of my first games I ever played, like on Xbox. Like I have fond memories of Halo and the first Saints Row. I remember playing the demo for the first Saints Row. And the only reason I'm not doing 1 and 2 for my completionist content is because you can't get the achievements anymore.
Yeah, that's fair. Um,
Online multiplayer servers that don't exist.
you could try to just get the ones that you like can, not counting the multiplayer achievements.
I thought about it, but it doesn't feel like 100% at that point.
Yeah, that's perfectly understandable. I
Yeah.
can't fault that. I'm trying to think of what my favorite Saints Row is. I probably have the deepest love for Saints Row 3, but if we're going just by games alone, the second one is my favorite.
Second one's really good. I'm excited to play to the third one to see if it holds up as much as I remember it does.
Uh,
It
I just
probably
played it.
doesn't.
I played it about a month ago, and it still holds up fairly well.
Is it still fun to play? Like the gameplay I remember being
Oh yeah,
amazing.
yeah, it's still just as fun as I remember the gameplay. Um,
Yes.
I actually have a adoration story. So the first Saints Row I ever played was Saints Row the Third, and I played it over at my friend's house on his Xbox, but we had only rented it for 3 days. We almost 100%ed it in 3 days. Not like it was summer break, so we basically didn't sleep. We basically didn't eat, and we played nothing but Saints Row the Third for 3 days. And so it's just like now, anytime I play this game, I'm like, oh yeah, I remember when we did this with our friend. One of the games we played was Destroy the Bike, where one of us would ride on a motorcycle and the other chased them in a VTOL. VTOL.
Oh
Toil.
my gosh. That's
We
amazing.
we no lifed that game because of how good it was.
I have fond memories of playing the first Saints Row. I think the first Saints Row is my favorite, only because of how toxic the multiplayer was. Everyone was very
See,
how do we put
I never
this?
got to play the first one because I could never find a copy of it anywhere.
Oh my gosh. Oh
I
my gosh.
I do know
Yeah.
one scene from it, and apparently the boss talks at some point, and Gat just turns, "You can talk."
He talks 3 times? He talks at the end of each like gang story arc.
Ah,
So he talks at the end of Vice Kings and then talks at the end of Los Carnales.
I see, I see.
The Los Carnales. And then talks at the very end with the West Side Rollers. Yes, I got them. I remember them. Yay!
All three, good job. You get a
Ugh,
cookie.
I get it.
Ah, so we got the Saints Row. That's gonna take a while, I'd imagine, because Saints Row 3, every collectible was a bitch and a half. But then you can unlock the collectible finder, which makes it less so.
I'm less worried about the collectibles and more worried about how long the stories are. I'm guessing it'll probably take 2 to 3 weeks.
Uh, I would say you could probably burn through Saints Row the third story pretty quick. Saints Row 2, no. The fourth and Get Out of Hell, yeah, fairly quick. I
Yes,
think.
this 2 can't be on my list either. It has multiplayer achievements. It's so sad.
Mm,
I know. I know. It makes me so 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 sad. I want to put 1 and 2 on my list so bad. It took everything in my willpower to not be like, all right, just gonna do it anyways. But I'm adamant about being able to 100% rather than just having all of the achievements except the online ones, because then there's a lot of games I would do that for, because I don't really like the multiplayer. Multiplayer is tough, and I'm not good at it. The Dragon Bunny doesn't like fighting people. There's a lot of war in my world, and I would prefer not to have more war in any world that I visit.
You know what? That's fair. I can respect that. Uh,
Flesh,
so,
fleshy, flesh body,
is that going to be your only focus on the
human.
channel? Yeah.
Achievement hunting is the main focus. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. I
Okay.
am all about the achievement hunting. I'm about collecting 100% in achievements. If it picks up and people really like it, or they really like a franchise, then like if Saints Row becomes really popular and stuff, hint, hint, nudge, nudge, I will absolutely break my rules and play the first and second one. I have
Now,
them. They're
now,
readily available. I have it all ready to go if it's popular enough, but it's got to be popular enough, you know?
for one like, I'll do this thing. Like zone post.
Yeah. For a singular like, a singular retweet, and a singular comment, and they're all from me.
Uh, it's not variety. I can respect that. I would go insane, but I can respect that. I know.
Variety. I mean, achievements are the variety, aren't they? Because I get to
Yeah,
play every game.
yeah, that's fair.
It
I
is
just,
both variety and not variety at the same time.
it's entirely
Yeah.
fair. I'm thinking of games I enjoy streaming, and one's like Hunt Showdown, and I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not going to be able to get every achievement for that game. I just do not have
I
the functional skill level.
I have I have a quick story of Hunt Showdown. An awesome story.
I'm listening.
Uh, I played with my partner. It went. It went. Let's say that I spawned in. We had no idea what we were doing. I still have no idea what I was doing. Uh, we walked a little bit and got shot. And then I uninstalled and refunded.
That's fair. Hunt is definitely not for everyone. It is. I've heard it best described as Tarkov light. It's Tarkov without the fucking around with the base and gun management. So I understand. Uh,
Did are there bees that can attack you in that game?
yes, meat mechs.
Yes. Okay, so I died twice then. Because I remember dying to bees as well. But I remember specifically the gun shooting me, and then I uninstalled instantly afterwards. I was like, I have no idea where that was. I have no idea what I'm doing.
So
Ah!
Hunt is a very slow-paced game. You usually want to be quiet unless certain things, or you're going after someone. Um, Precision counts more than anything else. So every single gun in the game can technically one-shot kill if you headshot someone. Headshots are always kill, with some exceptions like range. Like if you use a pistol and you hit someone at 200 yards, you're gonna hurt them real bad, but you're not gonna kill them. So like that. So precision is rewarded above all else. And so when you combine silence and precision, I can understand.
Cassie, are you a precise dragon? She's precisely tired of my crap. That's for sure. Can I swear here? Am I allowed to swear?
Freeze. Yeah, you're allowed to swear. Although I'm. Have you ever heard of an animation called Prosnorculus?
No, but I want to know.
Okay,
I don't even know what a human is. What do you mean? What is
I,
what is this animation?
I. So we animate cartoons, drawings, and one
Okay.
of these there is a. It's so funny, but there is a guy who he is called the Precise Sniper. That's just his name, and there's a point where he's sniping his own guy, like his own army, and this guy walks up to him in full plate, like praying to God he doesn't get sniped, and he's like, sir, the king has a message for you." "Yes, he's cool with you killing our own guys, but if you could not that'd be great. And he's like, I will go speak to him. And he gets off his little perch. He's like, why are you wearing all that armor? I sniped you last week. And then the dude just gets fucking headshot. I don't
What
know
do
why.
you mean? That's amazing. Oh my
It's
gosh.
such a it's such a fucking glorious animation, and that's like not even some of the highlights. There's another character called Sir Longsword, and he's got this absolutely massive hilt, like taller than him. So it's like, okay, this dude just wields a massive sword.
So it's like the gut sword. Got
Yeah,
it.
bigger than, right? And so they get into a fight, and he pulls out his sword, and it's the small, like, it's just a small pyramid at the top of the hill. That's it. But when he goes to cut someone, he cuts people in half.
Huh? What?
It's so beautiful. Uh, or, it's
Sounds so violent.
it
Why?
is very violent. I will say that it's quite violent.
What? Why the violence? Why the harm? Why the hurt? Why the pain?
Cause it's funny.
Oh,
Uh,
oh. Cassie, don't look. Don't look. I will try to hide you with my ear. I cannot reach you, Cassie.
the
Oh,
dragon,
sorry.
the dragon sees the violence. It likes what it sees. We create the first familiar that just throws hands. Yeah, I'll fight you.
I just want Cassie to throw hands with everyone now.
I actually.
I-
So, do you have tabletop RPGs in your world, like Dungeons and Humans, Dungeons and Dragons?
Oh, Bunnies and Dragons. Yes, we have Bunnies and Dragons.
Oh, would you ever play it on stream
Bunnies and Dragons?
or a variant of? We have one in our universe called Dungeons and Dragons.
Is it? Yes. 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 Only. Hold on. Hold on. I need to ask Cassie a question. Cassie, so like, hear me out. 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 Hear. Cassie. 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 Cassie.
Uh,
Cassie. Okay. 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 We're good. We're good. We're good. Yeah. She agrees. She agrees on the Bunnies and Dragons on one condition.
all right.
Uh Monsters. She likes Monster energy drinks.
I can arrange some Monster Energy drinks.
Like how many? Because she's asking for. No, I'm not gonna tell them that you want 20. You don't want 20. You
What?
can't even hold 20.
I feel like her heart would stop.
She doesn't have a heart. Don't worry about it.
Neither does Ferdinand, so that's fine.
What did you do to what did you do to Ferdinand's heart? Ferdinand.
I meant in a metaphorical sense.
Metaphor. Okay. 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 Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Okay. Okay. So Cassie wants Ferdinand's metaphorical heart and a 24 pack of Monster.
The 24 pack of Monster could be arranged. I don't think he's willing to give anyone anything. Not without immense levels of torture.
Mm.
So, to give you an idea, in our world we have magic. One of our conduits of magic is familiars. I had to make a pact with him. What I didn't know when I made the pact was I wasn't getting nature druid magic. I was getting the devil in the shape of a raccoon. Literally. So I had to practice the adversary school of magic. It was not worth it. At all.
Ferdinand, where are you? Where are you? Ferdinand. It's Ferdinand.
He is.
Ferdinand.
Seems he is over by the snack cabinet as usual.
Ferdinand, bring pretzels and potato chips. We have both of those in my world.
You would see 2 bowls float over and set before you. The problem is they are mixed together with Skittles.
Problem. That's a solution. Skittles with potato chips? It's Christmas.
Oh,
it's Christmas.
that
Christmas candy.
Reminds me of one of the ablest things I've seen. One of my old jobs, on April Fools, we put out a bowl of Skittles and M&Ms. It was not a pop.
Skittles and M&Ms sounds like you were trying to get punched in the face.
I didn't do it, but people were not happy.
There's something very profound about ordering. Yes, I'm gonna go to my local restaurant where I will have an order of Skittles. No, Skittles and yeah, like there's something very frustrating about getting a brown Skittle. A brown Skittle? Purple Skittle? Brown. Are they brown or purple?
Purple. M&Ms are brown.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
M&Ms are chocolate in our world. Skittles are sweet.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. We have brown Skittles in our world. They're made from.
Brown
We're not gonna talk about what they're made from.
Brown is the color of chocolate, though.
Yeah, it's a chocolate Skittle.
What the hell is? No, Skittles are supposed to be sweet. This is a cultural difference that we cannot abide. War.
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 We just got out of a war. Well, not just for as long as I've been alive. Which. How long have I been alive? Cassie, how long have I been alive again? She said she lost count after 300 years.
That must be such an inconvenience, I say, sitting here at 28 and getting old.
1, 2, carry the 4, divided by the letter X, with the Q, add Cassie's tail. There was the time we met Mom, and then Mom got taken. Mom's gone, and she's still gone, and we haven't seen her. We actually don't even know where Mom is. I haven't seen her since I was born, so that's just a metaphorical mom. There's Dad, but he's also been gone since birth. She said something like 600 years. 600 years of birth. Yes. Yes.
I mean, I'm happy for your people. We top out at like 70, 80. If you're lucky, maybe you hit 100.
70 or 80? That is so young.
Yeah, it's why
You're vibrant.
That's why we do a lot before we die.
You die? You perish?
Yes.
Perishment?
On the regular. It's really it's really easy.
You don't return to your egg slumber?
No, we get put in a hole in the ground and that's it. I mean, to be fair, there's no one more.
Ground.
Yeah, when we die, nothing happens, so our body.
You don't burn the corpse?
Some people do.
Cassie, I think this world needs help. And
there is not a therapist I fucked that joke up. There's not a therapist in any realm qualified to deal with humanity's bullshit.
Well, good for both of us then that I'm not a therapist. And nor is Cassie. Well, Cassie's my therapist, but only because like we have this special bond.
I too have special
She
bonds.
hears me, blinks, and then I nod.
Ferdinand, why can't you not? Why do you make it rain blood whenever I try to emotionally connect with you?
Why we need help here. You need all the help.
There is no help that you can assign. I'm sorry. Ugh.
Mm, If we
Contract.
bring the dragons in the world.
I don't think our dragons would be
Oh, but
very.
that is a big dragon.
That
That is
and
a big dragon.
they'd have to
That would be
compete with surface to air missiles and our dragons.
surface to air missile? What is a surface to what? What are you talking about?
Okay, so how big are your dragons? Like, give me an estimate to trees.
Like how many forest size?
Yeah, give me that.
Uh, well, the main one that we worshipped was like 4 forest size.
Oh, you do not have enough forces. Uh, Humanity is probably one of the most adept things at wiping itself and other things out. Uh, ooh. If your dragons come in peace, sure, they can come in. But do you have the fireball spell or something that makes big explosions?
Uh, I I don't. Cassie breathes tufts of fire every now and again. She's still kind of young.
Imagine the strongest breath of fire or what have you that one of your largest dragons can make. Now make it bigger at a subatomic level.
That burned down their entire
It level cities,
city.
yes.
Yeah, well, all the dragons burnt down are stardust ruins. Now they're just ruins. Sad ruins.
Yeah, now we can do that at a large quantity. Probably like 30 of those every other minute or so.
Uh, but why?
Humans
Are,
don't.
is your world invaded by cool, mean dragons? Do we need to bring the bunny army?
No, it's just we don't like each other very much.
Good, because the bunny army doesn't really exist anymore.
You know what? That's
I
fair.
don't know. I don't think anything exists in our world anymore at this point.
Eh,
There's a lot of what is it's not
plains, grass, comfort.
what is this? What does this word start with? Merc Merculum Merkel Merkel Mercantilism. They like markets.
Money. So do we.
Yes. Oh boy, do you guys also go into ashy areas of peril and distress and then not come back?
Some people do. Some people also kill other people. Some people just sell stuff that, you know, it's a clusterfuck.
Ah, so you also have the problem of everyone just wanting to profit. Profit. Damn you, Easton.
Yes.
They tried to sell Cassie. No one will sell you, Cassie. I will not allow it.
Not
They could
yet.
sell Ferdinand, though. Does Ferdinand want to be sold?
Ferdinand would probably be the one selling me.
Do you want to be sold?
If there's a strong enough woman in the deal, yes. I don't do dishes though.
How much gold do we have at home? Golden crystals. Golden crystals. We are running a little low. The cave isn't quite what it used to be. What are you looking at? What are you looking at? Flesh sack? Fleshy human body? Flesh sack.
I could
Flesh
see.
teeth.
Oh, that's. There was an attempt. I admire it. Ah.
You're not in the budget currently, and slavery is not something that we deal in.
We don't call it slavery. It's indentured servitude. It's nicer, theoretically.
Indentured servitude. Explain this indentured servitude to me.
Am I bringing more kind? Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Why not? So it's someone makes a contract with another person. They get paid an absolutely obscene amount of wealth at the end of like 40 years, so probably longer for you, so probably like 600 years for you. In exchange, they have no rights. They have, like, you are their slave until that time period is up. Now, you can negotiate and get stuff out of it, but yeah, spread that one around. Let's commit more atrocities.
Indentured servitude. Alright, hold on. Let's talk to Cassie.
Am I being sold on my own show? Did I just sell myself?
How many crystals are you worth?
Ferdinand? What are these crystals?
They're various crystals from a cave that is near impossible to get into and out of.
We would have to see what these crystals are first. I also feel like we're falling off track and I shouldn't be selling myself. My days of prostitution are done. Thank you.
Falling? No, we're totally derailed? No. We're redaled.
Redaled.
Yep. Redaled.
Wouldn't that be re-railed?
Did you correct me? My indentured servitude?
I haven't signed a contract yet. Ferdinand, why are you grabbing a pen?
Not yet. Oh, a pen? We sign in blood. Your blood.
She's too smart. That said, sounds like your channel is going to be quite fun.
Thank you.
Will you be primarily a solo artist, or are you gonna group up and do a lot of collabs, or are you gonna just be pure group?
Okay. So most of the content will be just me because it's easier. It's just easier, especially for achievements. Achievements are hard to get more than one person to be like, yeah, let's do this thing that's gonna take 16 hours a day for 4 weeks. Like, that's just not a doable thing. It's not viable. But there are achievements in games like, I shouldn't say too much, but there is the Dead Island, the new Dead Island coming out in April. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. And I need 4 people for that to complete the series, because there are achievements that require 4 people in 1 and 2. Or no, Riptide, not 2. 2's coming out.
I will see what I got with my schedule, and I may just join you. I may just not have an option.
Oh, indentured servant. Yes. Cassie, go get the blood.
I need an adult.
I don't. An adult? Are you not an adult? Are you a child?
I am an adult, unfortunately.
Oh gosh. Okay, good.
You were almost worried for a second there, weren't you?
Slightly worried. Only slightly. My tribe, Cabe? Yes, Cabe. My cave tribe would most likely. Let's just say the February 10th debut wouldn't be happening anymore. And Pennilopi probably wouldn't exist anymore. Or Cassie.
Oh, no.
It could be a Cassie stream. Oh,
yeah, well.
That could work. Cassie, you take over. She doesn't want to. She doesn't even want to. I don't even know. I think she's just confused on what you are at this point.
She saw too much on the way over.
I think she did get abducted by. I mean, she was gone for a while with Ferdinand too. Are they dating? Secret dating? Ferdinand and Cassie?
I don't think Ferdinand understands the concept of love, let alone knows how to do it.
Yeah, perfect for one another.
Shut the fuck up. What are we at on the... Oh, it's only been about 45 minutes according to my watch. It does not feel like that. Oh, this is a good time.
Were you worried we weren't going to be able to fill time?
No, I was more concerned that I'd just been here for 2 hours and I'm like, what?
That is either a good thing or a bad thing.
It's a good thing. I'm having quite fun. I hope you are as well.
I'm having an absolute blast. And Cassie's here. I got my tail. Oh, hold on. I need to add one thing to make this perfect.
Ignore the magic on the screen.
Magic.
Abracadoodle, here's a menu.
Abracadoodle, here's my Monster Energy drink.
That's glorious. Abracadoodle. I'm a NOS person myself.
Oh, I've been drinking Monsters since I was 13? Yeah, 13.
I have a love/abuse relationship with energy drinks.
It has been 587 years.
Jeez, that's more than me, but I only drink them because I enjoy the flavor now, because I ruined myself on them. I think for like 4 years, I had 4 a day in 20 minutes.
Oh, it's stuck. Nope, Monster's here now. Monster's here. It just exists now with us. It is here forever.
The monster is eternal.
Yep. Nope. It's just it's not coming off the tail now.
Here,
Cassie, this is your fault. You're supposed to be the one holding it, not me.
Let me get a sticker real quick. We'll just cover it up with a sticker.
Let's just cover it up. It's fine. It's fine, guys. I swear. It's fine. We can get rid of it. Oh no. Oh.
Oh no. Oh.
No. Unlock. Unlocked. Okay. No. No. Ah. Okay. Good. Okay. There we go.
There we go. I will now take the sticker off of reality.
The illusionary magic is
It's strong.
I swear I'm not just the computer-generated computer with a computer inside my computer.
Nah, didn't you hear me go bibbidi bobbidi? There's now a menu in reality.
Yes, it was actually you messing with my coding of reality.
Exactly.
It was just another portal.
Just a portal.
Cassie portal.
Yeah.
Can you teach Cassie how to make portals?
I could try.
Cassie, do you want to make portals? She wants to make portals.
I can respect that. We'll have to arrange something at a later date.
Oh, when we play Bunnies and Dragons. Yes.
So,
Or
what do you do in your world besides streaming?
Besides streaming?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Pillage, terrorize, sleep?
Lots of sleeping. Lots of teaching. Teaching and the mask collecting. I like masks.
What kind of masks do you collect? Because there's a lot. We could probably send you home with some from our world.
I have a mask. Pretty mask.
We have quite a few.
I can have a mask.
Yeah, we'll get you a mask before you head out.
This is a good world. I like this world. We will stay in this world. Yes. No, but masks that I really like are from your world, actually. They are the old monster movie masks.
Ooh.
Like Frankenstein and Creature from the Black Lagoon.
Those are two.
If you don't like Bela Lugosi, you're wrong.
I am an old school horror nerd. I think the first movie I ever watched was not Disney. It wasn't anything like that. It was Texas Chainsaw Massacre at the ripe age of 5.
Good. 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 That is the right answer. That is 100% the right answer.
I didn't finish it, and but I was the first movie I ever watched, and I think I watched 10 minutes of it before I just noped.
That is my favorite horror movie at this point.
My favorite will never not be The Thing, the old one.
The Thing is such body horror. Wait, you're telling me you don't like 2011's CGI not masterpiece?
It wasn't bad, but what I loved about the original one is it didn't rely on visual effects a lot. Like they had some visual effects they could do, but it didn't rely on it. One of the most interesting things is, so you know the scene where the doctor reaches down to do the chest paddles and he gets his hands bitten off. So the way they did that actually is they went and found a guy who had no hands, and they paid him a pretty decent sum of money for that scene exactly, and then they fit prosthetics on him that were filled with a bunch of blood and stuff. So when it bites down, that's actually biting down and ripping the hands off.
That's amazing.
Right? I wish movies had that level of dedication these days. Now
The
it's
only person I can think of that even does anything still practical, and he doesn't really do movies anymore, is Rob Zombie. Like, he doesn't really do horror movies anymore.
I think you've also frozen in time.
Rob Zombie will always be forever my teenage princess crush. So if you're hearing this, Rob Zombie, wink wink.
I used to really like him, but I can't forgive him for what he did to the Halloween movies.
I love the Halloween movies. How dare you?
I didn't like how they changed Michael to be this like entity that was just unstoppable and like almost demonic in nature. Old Michael was just a really buff psychopath.
Well, it's
Bullets,
also called The Shape. He's
yeah,
the Shape. I guess Rob Zombie emphasized more on him being like the Shape and this
yeah,
like
and
ethereal
don't
being. More
don't
like
get
Jason.
don't get me wrong. If you're comparing, if they're just standalone and you're not looking at history, they're fantastic horror movies. I won't lie, they're fantastic horror movies. But for me, Michael was one of the OG people I grew up with. Once I got over a lot of my fear of horror movies, like he was one of my favorites. Him and Jason. And so like I have the rose tinted goggles from childhood where it's like, those are the ones I love.
Would you like to hear a fun story?
Yes.
Yeah. So, I was visiting this world. Oh, when was this? 2017? That is your calendar, right? You go by the 2 and then the 3 digits afterwards, yes?
The Gregorian calendar, yes.
What is the what is this? What is this word?
Yes, we go by the same calendar.
We go okay. Well, so I went to this what was it called? It was called Horror Made Here. It was a Warner Brothers Studios like haunted house event. And I managed to get a hug from Jason.
That is cool as hell.
I hugged him for like a minute.
Dude, I wish the Friday the 13th game was better than when it came, like what it ended up being. Because I really liked a lot of it, but then it just, there were so many parts I didn't.
It's very isn't the same people that made that making the new Killer Clowns game?
They might be, and so I have some hope. I hope it's better than Friday the 13th. Because it was fun for a time, but then it stopped.
I honestly, this is no slight on people that like Dead by Daylight, but I thought Dead by Daylight was going to be the same thing. I'm surprised Dead by Daylight is still as popular as it is. It felt very much like, oh, this is gonna end in like
a couple
months.
I first played it when it came out, and I was I thought the same. I was like, yeah, this is fun, but I don't see it lasting a super long time. Because I figured once the idea got out, other people would mimic it and someone would eventually make something better. The problem is Dead by Daylight has no meaningful competitors. Like, VHS was supposed to be, the Dead by Daylight killer, but then it wasn't fun. And, like, it wasn't fun until you got, like, 200 hours in. And, like, the way the cosmetic shop and all that stuff was done was just atrocious. The level system was awful. Or, like, what was the other one? The one in the high school where you played as the teenagers and there was, like, a spider and the slasher. I forget that one. That one shot itself in the leg because it's just, we're not going to release on Steam. We're going to be a Discord exclusive. Why? And, like, there are other ones like Home Sweet Home. Home Sweet 1 just doesn't have good killers. And so it's like, there's nothing competing against it, and holy fuck, that was a long solo. I'm sorry.
Horror games just shoot themselves in the foot so often, and it's very sad.
They really do. I've actually, before you politely visited me against your will, I was playing the new Dead Space.
I still haven't received my free water, whiskey, or carbonated beverage.
Presto bammo, there's now water in your cup-o.
I wanted wine. Turn this water into wine.
I'm not Jesus. I can get you wine, but I can't turn it into wine.
What is this, Jesus?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. That's too much history in too short of time. But the new Dead Space is, I didn't have high hopes for it because I figured I figured it was just going to be like an HD upgrade sold at, like, brand new money, but they changed a lot of the weird pathing to make it flow better. They added reasons to backtrack. They add, like, one of the ones that caught me off guard is I was sitting there reading a text log, and all of a sudden in my left ear I just hear suicide. I'm like, what? And in the other ear I hear make us whole, and I'm like, do these assholes add whispering sound effects for when you're not doing anything? And they did, and it's fantastic.
That's amazing. I think my favorite horror game, the one that actually scares me, is Alien Isolation. I can't recommend it enough. If you like horror games, it is probably, in my opinion, the best one out there.
I would say it's the best of first person. If you're going for best horror game in general, nothing will ever beat Silent Hill 2.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. The movies aren't.
I didn't take the movies seriously the second I heard about them. So when I disconnected them from the game, I was just like, yeah, these are great. They're just dumb, campy, kung fu horror shit. Like the fight between the one big lady and Pyramid Head. My Silent Hill fan side in the back of my head was like, this is an abomination of God. My dumb brain was like, yeah, fuck her up, Pyramid Head.
Oh God. Ah! I movies like that, they're once you see the green screen, you cannot unsee the green screen. That is what I will say. That is all I will say. I do like really bad horror movies. I wouldn't even classify them as really bad horror movies, which might be honestly worse in some regard, because at least really bad horror movies you can tear apart with friends and all that.
So
Silent Hill is just like serious, and
it's meh.
It's old. It shows its age.
I will say, two of my favorite, like, not straight up serious horror movies are Wally's World.
Okay.
It stars Nicolas Cage as a purely silent protagonist, and he just kills a bunch of animatronics.
What is an animatronic?
It's a robot.
What is a robot?
It's a golem.
Oh. Are they magically enchanted and then kill everyone?
No, they're controlled by rocks and lightning. Dumbing it down to its absolute simplest terms, they're controlled by words, rocks, and lightning.
Your robots are controlled by words, rocks, and lightning?
Yes, and they're made out of steel and other metals like that.
What is steel?
It's iron, but better.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You will have to give it a watch. I promise you'll have a good time with it.
Wally's World.
It's either Wally's World or Wally's Wonderland. Or Willy's Wonderland. I forget which because I've seen both.
This be Penny's World?
No, let me double check.
This is Penny's World.
Willy's Wonderland.
Willy's Wonderland.
Yeah, I've seen both Wally's.
I've seen this.
Yes.
I've seen this where he's silent the entire time.
Yes.
It's a Five Nights at Freddy's ripoff.
Yeah. Oh, dude,
I want a sequel.
I need a sequel where the girl, the lead actress who played the girl that went with him, she comes back, but she is completely silent.
Yes. Yes. I like that.
I would also.
That's clever.
It's not practical, but I would also love it if it's basically shot for shot, except replace her with Nicolas Cage, and just the next day Nicolas Cage rolls up in the car and picks her up, and whoever she brings with her.
No. That movie is so absurd. I need to watch that movie again now.
I watched it on Halloween with two people who have never seen it, and they adored it.
Have you seen the... It came out like right after that, maybe 6 months or so, called... I think it's called Pig. It's with Nicolas Cage.
I think so. Sounds familiar.
I want to see it. I have no recollection of it anymore. I just remember seeing the word pig with Nicolas Cage, and I was like, yeah. Cassie agrees. Cassie, we're not gonna Cassie, go fly over to Ferdinand really quick. Go fly. Okay. So Cassie has a crush on Nicolas Cage, and I don't want to tell her that like he's taken, but like just don't tell her, okay?
I just read the plot synopsis, like the first two paragraphs for this movie. I've never seen this movie, but I'm watching it now.
We could watch it together. Oh, Cassie's back. Oh god. You didn't hear me, right, Cassie? Okay, good.
We were supposed to talk about
A bunch of things.
We have gone off on such a tangent in such a fun way.
This is my reality. Yep.
I hope this series gets, even if this series doesn't get popular, I'm gonna keep doing it because I don't know if you have podcasts in your world, but we have a lot, and I've never seen one that's just relaxed and doofy like this.
Relaxed and... Ooh, am I your first?
You're my third.
Third. Ooh.
There is one out on my YouTube channel right now, in which it was where me and my roommate talk about games that take a while to get good, like Dark Souls, Final Fantasy XIV. The second one has yet to come out, and that was done with a lovely VTuber named Athena. She is a circus strongwoman.
Yes, I know Athena. Athena's very cute.
Yeah, she is. She was the one I did right before this. I'm still getting her thumbnail put together. Once that's put together, it'll be put out. And then you're the third.
I'm special.
You will forever be the top 3. Until we inevitably have a VTuber drama falling out and I delete the video, but not really.
I hope not.
I hope not.
Drama's stinky.
It really is.
Kind of also why I'm pretty more exclusive on like the single player content.
I don't mind it, but Like, I'm very picky with the people I'll do it with.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I worry for people. Um, I understand the excitement of collabing and all that. I totally get it. Like wanting to hang out with other VTube fun Z people, but it is, I think, important to build that relationship first and
Before
then,
you just jump in and collab, yeah.
yes. You gotta
Otherwise,
protect yourself. You gotta protect your brand.
otherwise you have a hostage situation like we have now.
Oh, yes. Me being stuck here. No, I'm not stuck here with you. You're stuck here with me.
It's always fun to be underestimated. But you said you were a teacher, I remember.
I, yes, yes,
So what do you
yes.
teach?
Uh, I teach. Oh, what is it? Because we teach your studies from the world. I know a little bit about you guys, but
Math,
not.
history, science,
It is
sleeping.
the English and the history that I teach.
Those were
If
both.
you, I can explain all what I do if you want me to give a quick rundown.
I will, as history and English were my favorite classes in school.
Yay, they weren't mine. I hated English. I kind of still don't really. Like, I love it, but I also, you know. uh, but, like, okay. So, I'm technically, my job description is tutor, which doesn't sum up any of the stuff that I do. It doesn't. I am closer to a counselor slash individualized teacher. So I will teach in small groups rather than
Interesting.
in, yeah. So it's labeled as tutor. I think that's because of legal reasons. I'm sure it's like a tax thing of like, we don't want to pay you like,
As much as we could.
bingo. Someone understands. um,
I had a
so
very
yeah.
vocal teacher who was, I think she was actually one of the leaders of the teachers union. So I understand very well the plights of teachers.
Yeah, it's I love when my students ask if I'm paid enough, and I'm just like, you don't need to worry about that. That is
I
not a you problem to
that
worry
is
about, dears.
that is not a you problem, and she never made it like an us problem, but she was very vocal, like, because she never petitioned for pay raises. She petitioned for more supplies, better funding for. She was a drama teacher, and so she was always petitioning for more funding for the drama department, because
Ugh.
what it ended up having to be a lot of the time, and I absolutely adore it. So I'm kind of glad she never got enough funding. But the students ourselves would build the sets. I still have my notebook from that class, and I am confident with it. I could go build an entire play stage by myself. That's how well she taught us how to build play stages.
That's amazing.
She was an absolutely fantastic teacher. And for safety reasons, I'm not going to say what her name was.
It was Mrs. Crenshaw the Third. There you go.
Yeah. Uh, that does sound like a fun job.
It it's really hard because I do work with like at-risk youth. So basically, if I don't do well at my job, they don't graduate.
Ah,
That's that's tough. That's very tough. I don't want the little whelplings to suffer, you know?
yeah.
They need to go on in the world and be successful and productive. Uh so it can be super stressful. There
I
are like layers of stress from that, unfortunately.
I can completely imagine.
Yeah, yeah. I actually, so I'm gonna, can I shamelessly plug something?
Go for it.
Shameless plug. Okay. So on my throne, since I work with at-risk students, I have only anxiety toys for my students. So if you donate to the super cool throne that I have, there is actually like a pack of 70, there's kinetic sand, there's plushies. They all go directly to my students. And the first person that donated was Rari. Great friend. She's been my everything. She's been the person that has seen all of the transpirings of me becoming a VTuber, and I adore her. She's a cute little woofers. So if you ever want to donate to some students that could use fidgets, yes.
I will certainly also put your throne in the bottom of the YouTube.
Yeah.
Because that is a good cause. I will readily admit that's an amazing cause, and good on you for doing that.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you. I saw people putting like snacks on their thrones, and I was like, what could I do that would be like a good use of this? And I was like, I can't really afford to spend like a ton of money on fidgets all the time for my students. So here we are. Now I can actually just have someone else help me out, which is awesome.
That is fantastic.
I was gonna mention something else, and now I'm forgetting it.
Brain fart.
Oh well, it's gone.
It probably wasn't
forever.
important.
It's probably a Cassie thought.
I both loved and hated school. I will readily admit I was not a good student unless I liked my teacher.
First thing I tell all my students is that I graduated with like a 1.8.
So that's the thing, is I never did bad in school. I graduated with a like 3.8. So I wasn't a stupid kid. I just did stupid things. Like there was a math teacher that I actively hated because he was not a good teacher. He was the track teacher, and if you weren't on his track team, he didn't like you. And so often his classes wouldn't be, he would teach you exactly one problem and how to solve that one problem, then give you like 100-page work essay. If you were on his track team, he gave you 50. And just stuff like that, and didn't like him. There was one day where I've seen enough drunk people. I know what drunk people look like. I know what hungover people look like. He came in, I'm like 98% sure positive he came in hungover. And so he's like, turns the lights off. He's like, here's your essays, here's your assignments. No one make any noise. Kid sneezes, he gets sent to the principal's office. Because I hated this teacher, I went and grabbed like 3 or 4 of the massive ass, like heavy math notebooks and dropped them next to his head. I got sent to the principal's office. Ugh. Not a fun time.
I wasn't even that bad.
He was I don't know if he's the worst or if another teacher was the worst. There's 2 teachers I have hot contenders for that.
Well, I need to know about the other one now to judge.
Okay, so the other one, I wasn't her student at any point. The way the school is broken up is into hallways, and most kids were assigned all their teachers in one hallway, and other kids were assigned all their teachers in the other hallway. All of my friends were assigned in the other hallway. I was not. And so I'd go over there in between class and, chat and hang out with them and whatnot. A friend of mine accidentally elbows me in the nose, and it is now gushing blood. Like, I have my hands over my face, and you can see blood coming out between my fingers. Female teacher looks at me and says, you need to get to class right now or I'll mark you as tardy. I'm not her student. I'm in pain and bleeding in front of her, and she's just like, get the fuck to class. In a very loud and angry tone, I shout, fuck you, whore, your husband probably fucks other women. And then run to the bathroom to, yes, to deal with my nose that was still bleeding. Teacher, I do like... So mind you, the doors were closed. And so I had to be extra loud if he heard me, because he was like a good 50 feet away behind a closed door. He comes into the bathroom, finds me like washing my hands, toilet paper stuffed up to my nose. And he's like, are you okay? I'm like, I don't know, my nose hurts. And he's like, I heard what you said. I'm like, good. You know what you did was wrong, right? I'm like, I don't care. So he helps me get cleaned up, takes me to the bathroom, or not to the bathroom, to the principal's office. And we sit down in front of the principal's office. I explain with my hand still kind of bloody what happened. And he's like, okay, we'll check the cams. They check the cams. It's exactly what I said would happened. And so they call down the teacher down, and she's like, I have never been so disrespected in my life. And he's like, did you know he was hurt? I figured he had a nosebleed. After watching me get elbowed in the face. And she's like, I didn't think it was that big of a deal. And so she didn't get in trouble, and my air quotes punishment was I wasn't allowed in that hallway anymore. Until the next semester where one of my classes was in that hallway. She did not like me, and she actively would go out of her way to either ignore me.
That is why I became a teacher. Like, right there.
See,
that shouldn't be a thing.
It shouldn't be. But then I just feel that's everyone's school experience, because then I had absolutely fantastic teachers. I did debate in high school, and that's where I got a lot of stuff banned, but it wasn't him that banned it. But he genuinely made me give a shit about school. He went out of his way to teach, or like if you were in his class doing debate stuff and you were falling behind in another subject, he would help you with that subject. Absolutely fantastic, amazing, teacher. And then you just get teachers like that who actually give a shit. Balance it out. I wish there were more teachers like him, but can't always hire 100%.
The school system that I work with is phenomenal. Like, I love them. I wouldn't want to work anywhere else at this point. I've been sick all week, and at a normal job, you're gonna get the scolding of like, oh, do you really have to take the week off? You can't work. My boss was just like, are you gonna be okay? Like, actually worried and stuff, and I'm just like, yeah, I'll be fine. It's comforting versus like
panicking,
insulting. Yeah.
And see, that marks a good school. I do think, since when I was a student, schools have come a long way in a lot of regards, so...
Well, the people that were getting harassed and bullied during school are now the teachers.
Yeah, it's gotten a lot better, and I love it. But maybe
I've noticed the change. I've noticed the change.
Off of less depressing notes, do you want to know how I got permanent markers banned at my school?
You got permanent... Oh my gosh.
Students were not allowed to have permanent markers outside the classroom, or it was a lunch detention.
Okay. Let me take a guess of why. Let me see, because I'm thinking of my students right now. Okay. I'm guessing either you wrote over all of the whiteboards at the school, and the school had to replace the whiteboards. Something in the bathroom, so like writing on the walls or the mirrors in the bathroom, or desks could also be a thing.
Nothing was damaged.
Nothing was damaged? Oh, writing on people, 100%. Writing on each other.
You're close. So I was friends with band, drama, and debate, so probably like a good 130 students, right? And all of the guys in all of these were all just having fun one day in one of the like text chats we had. And that was only like 20 of us. We all get the dumb shit idea to have Assassin Wars, where the goal was to take a permanent marker that was your own color and tag someone with it without them seeing you. It got bad, and there was one poor bastard who slept. We never marked anyone who wasn't part of it. But one poor kid fell asleep at lunch. He went home, all up and down his arms marked, on the back of his neck marked. We were dumb shit teenagers, and we didn't know when enough was enough. The kid did not care. His parents did.
It's not even that big of a deal.
Yes, but
It's not even as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
yes, but you have well, so his parents complained, and that was kind of where it started getting watched by teachers. We were dumb shit teenagers, and we would try to style. There was one kid who tried to do a wall locker run, and no one got hurt, but he ended up tackling the kid he was trying to mark. And, no one had hard feelings about it, but it's just like, teachers see two kids tackle one another for something stupid. Yeah, I understand why why they weren't too happy about that one.
Yeah, school I work with, we're pretty obsessed with like touching's kind of a no-go. Like it's kind of intense, honestly.
Yeah, and that's
Yeah.
fair, especially with at-risk kids. You don't know when something might happen.
Oh god, there was yeah, I'm pretty sure. I actually had to break up a fight recently. That wasn't fun.
No.
That wasn't fun.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. No. You want to hear about that awesome story?
I would love to.
Okay, great. Because you were gonna have to hear it anyways. Intentional servitude,
I never
the
signed
servant has to
anything.
listen. Yeah, you signed it by having me here, unfortunately.
God damn it, Ferdinand.
Yeah, Ferdinand happened to bring in the one person that would anyways,
Your new life aside.
your new life. Who said it was gonna be alive?
Oh. It's not the worst fate.
But yes, okay. So the whelplings, the little whelps,
The children's.
the childrens, the cute little childrens. So the little whelplings. So we had so we don't really have what they're not. We call them expeditions, but they're like extracurriculars. So during this, I spend most of my time helping out other teachers, whatnot, going around, making sure everyone's okay, making sure everyone's comfy cozy. They need help that day? Do we have projects that is gonna require like two people in the room for yada 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 yada. So I'm helping out one of the one of the teachers, and he needed to step away for the moment. He needed to step away, and I was like, okay, this is totally fine. Like the moment he left, all I hear is put my fucking stickers back. And I'm just like, what the fuck happened?
Go on.
I'm just like, okay, wait a minute, hold on. And all of the students look, and I'm just like, okay, great. I'm the only adult in this room right now. I get to break up a fight. Awesome. So I go over and I'm like, guys, and they're just going not fist fighting yet, but they're definitely argue fighting.
They're squaring up. They're getting ready.
They're getting ready. Thankfully, one of the students that was involved was one of my students that I typically work with. Also unthankful because he was immediately trying to get me to just go on his side, and I was like, I can't take your side. I can't take anyone's side. This is you're both wrong.
Yeah, that's a catch-22. You're fucked either way.
Yeah, I'm just like, oh god, oh no, because he's gonna think I'm not cool, but So I basically was just like, get out of here, get out of here, get out of here, get out of here. Just go. And then the other students just yelling at him, why are you touching my fucking stickers? Leave my stickers alone. And I'm just like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Jesus, dude. It's just stickers, dude. You don't need to be so crazy. It's okay. I promise. Your stickers will be fine. Your friend just wanted to see them. And they were squaring up over stickers. They were pretty cool stickers though.
I understand why these two children are about to beat one another's ass.
Oh yeah, because I wanted them. I wanted the Hello Kitty one. It was cute. A little Hello Kitty with like an ice cream cone. I was like, yeah, I want that one. He ignored me for the rest of the day. I not the student that I work with, but the other one. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think he likes me very much anymore. I don't know why. I don't think a lot of my students like me anymore. Maybe they're jealous because I gave everyone fidgets and they're just like, I didn't give one. It's like, guys, I asked all of you if you wanted one. If you didn't get one, it's of your own volition. I literally my students are they're kids are weird. Kids are weird.
I thought you were about to say kids are great, and I was about to be hard disagree.
Kids are great when I can give them back at the end of the day.
Yeah, as long as I can get rid of them at a point.
Yeah. 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 I have had my fair share of amazing students that come up to me every day. They give me a comfy, cozy hug. Probably the reason I got sick, but you know what? That student might need that hug more than I need my well-being. So if that comes at the cost, that comes at the cost.
How?
Um,
What grade are your students in? If you can answer that.
9th through 12th. I
Ninth
teach
through
high school.
Okay. It's about to say like in my mind we're toddlers, and then I just look at young like kids that age anyway, and I'm like, yeah, those are still toddlers. Those are not adults yet.
Okay, I had someone put this perfectly the other day. Think of every person in high school as being 2 years younger than where they're supposed to be. So like, ninth graders are seventh graders, 10th graders are eighth graders, 11th graders are ninth graders, and seniors are just fucked.
Seniors are just
always.
fucked.
Always.
You know what? That's fair. I
Yeah.
can't disagree with that.
Yeah, after the Great Plague swept through all the nations, including mine, thank you guys for bringing your Great Plague to my world.
You're welcome.
Yeah, it's think we
You're welcome.
gonna get you back for that one.
You
Burn it,
literally
burn it.
you can't do worse than we'll do to ourselves.
If I bring a bunch of indentured servants, and Ferdinand probably would help me.
Ferdinand would help you for like probably just some fucking snacks. He's
Yeah.
always up for other beings suffering.
Does he have a cute tail?
He does have a cute tail. It's very fluffy.
That's mucho. That's mucho. Yeah. 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 So, the Great Plague that swept through, one of the other teachers I work with, they were very adamant of how people are, or people. I mean, I guess children are people? Are children people?
Children are almost people.
Yeah, I guess they're like...
They're drunken people. They're still people, but you still kind of look down on them.
Yeah.
Like, and it's not like lightly buzzed drunk. It's drunk. It's fucking...
Yeah. After some students were writing racial slurs on boxes. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not surprised. It's just expected, unfortunately.
Kids are... yeah.
Kids are stupid. I have watched because when my younger brother was in high school, I would go judge for his debates. I've watched perfectly sober, like, probably 16-year-olds not be able to walk in a straight line for, like, 10 feet. They would swerve. And then I remember I used to do that, too.
I don't really do that, thankfully. I'm mostly okay, I think.
Well, I grew out of it, too. Like, but, like, when I was judging for the debates at these students, like, we'd have to be sitting around, so naturally you're watching all the, not in a creepy way, but you're watching the students just mingling while you're talking with other adults, and they'll just like wobble, and it's so fucking weird. And I
Wobble,
wasn't the only one to notice it.
wobble, 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 wobble.
Yeah, like they'll be unsure of where they're stepping. And it was fascinating.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
wonder if that's just a my and my younger brother's generation thing, or if that's like every generation.
I think it's. There's so many reasons it could be.
Right?
There are so many reasons it could be.
There's so many reasons it could be both, and it's just like, nah.
I feel for some of the girls at the school that are dealing with the giant booba problem.
Oh.
Yep, yep. And
I'm,
I'm like, yep, I understand. I'm sorry.
I'm
I'm
glad I
sorry for
only
your
have
giant boobas.
I'm glad I only have C cup.
See, booba.
See booba, believe booba.
Yep.
Forfeit all mortal possessions to booba.
I thought I would have C booba, but this isn't C booba. This is like double double E's. E's? They might be E's.
Your creator got went a little too wide on the sliders.
My creator. My
Ah.
maker. The great oh no, oh no. What is the creator's name? Oh no. Well, I have two, because bunnies and dragons were at war with each other. And now I'm here.
You know
Cute
what?
bunny dragon. Cute bunny dragon.
That's fair.
I think if I remember right, the dragon's called Stardust. I think the main one's called Stardust, and then the big rabbit's called Boherier. All right, hold on,
Sound it out. Sound it out.
hold on. I need to see the word again. Totally not pulling up my thing. Never. Who would ever do that? Who would ever pull up Bohelierot? Bohelierot. I've said it like multiple times, and now I can't say it. I blame the congestion. I blame the congestion.
You know what? That's acceptable.
Bohelierot. Yes, Bohelierot. There we go.
Easy.
That is where the big giant Benui was formed.
Easy.
And now we're all here. Our world is weird. We have giant bunnies, giant dragons.
Sounds
We
like
didn't even know what bunnies were until recently, actually. Or dragons. Like, we didn't know that dragons were called dragons. We just called them Stardust. And bunnies were Behelierots until we found out they were called Bnu? But Bnuuy?
Banani?
Banani?
Banunu?
Banui? Banani? Bananani? Banananu? Banana.
Oh, bananas.
Banana.
You all right there?
No.
No. I understand.
Have you... Look at how... Do I look alright? Do I ever look alright? Look at this face.
Oh, I understand.
Yep. I'm okay now.
I understand.
Do you?
No, but I understand.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Do you have any questions for me? Any more questions?
Yeah, let's do an interesting one. Since we're still on the topic of streaming instead of what is just a stream of sentient consciousness. Favorite game? If you could forget one game and go back and play it, what would it be?
Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Roller coaster. That. Do you know of a YouTuber called Amphibious Amphibious
Yes.
and okay, you know who I'm talking about. Yeah, I love
Yes.
that dude so much.
Yes. I
I
watched him do the micro park, and I was
oh,
yes.
I actually went back and re-downloaded and replayed it just after watching that, and it's such a good game.
I've never beat it. I I know you can beat it. I want to beat it. I probably will never beat it, but I keep playing it every day. Like I love that game.
It's
There's very few days where I don't launch it up for some reason.
I never got to
Just
play.
cause.
I never got to play it when I was young because we had these zoo tycoons. And I remember as a little kid, I wanted to have the best park ever. And I learned that if a guest has a negative rating when they leave, it'll affect your park.
Mm-hmm.
So I would feed guests I found had negative opinions to my lions and just pay the lawsuit. uh,
You're the reason why half the Beheliots are gone.
Or when I got the dinosaur pack, I would just let the T-Rexes go for shits and giggles. Because I felt my guests weren't grateful enough. Oh, that game can inspire weirdly comically dark situations. The fact that the game lets you do that and programmed it in is beautiful.
I 100% agree. 110% agree.
uh, for me, if I
I
go on.
Nope. Nope, you go ahead.
For me, if I had to pick, it would either be Final Fantasy Tactics or Final Fantasy X. That
I'm not okay.
no,
I,
I take that back. It would have to be Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past.
Legend
That
of Zelda never caught my eye.
Le-
Never caught my eye.
Link to the Past was the very first video game I ever played, and I still go back and play it like now and again. It's such a it set what was the modern standard for Legend of Zelda for the next like 15 entries, because before Link to the Past, there was no set dungeon path. You could do any dungeon you wanted, and no items really helped you progress aside from bombs. Link to the Past then brought a massive amount of dungeons that have a specific order, which you can kind of break if you know what you're doing, but it also introduced key items needed for progression both within the dungeon and out of the dungeon. And, like, people say Ocarina of Time is one of the best Legend of Zeldas of all time. I have to say it's Link to the Past.
Yeah.
Sorry, that was...
No, no. I'm just like I have no idea about anything with Zelda. I only remember playing Majora's Mask
that...
once on Nintendo 64, and I didn't know what I was doing, so I stopped playing.
If Majora's Mask... I can understand why if Majora's Mask was your entry, you wouldn't be ready for it. Majora's Mask is one of the spin-offs, so it's a rough start. If you did want to try and get into it, I can show you how to get where you could get the one I always recommend is Twilight Princess. It's either Twilight Princess or Breath of the Wild. Both are fantastic, but Breath of the Wild doesn't really set a good example of what past games are like, where Twilight Princess is probably the peak refinement without having a lot of Zelda's worse aspects. And
Does the Switch have achievements?
I believe so.
Oh. Oh no. Oh no.
Let me check.
I'm concerned now. I'm very concerned. Cassie, we may have found a new thing as well. This world is cursed.
The Nintendo Switch does not have achievements.
Just it's not hard, guys. It's not hard. It's so easy to do achievements in your video games. It's really easy.
I can see why
It's not.
Nintendo wouldn't though, because when you think about Nintendo games, they're not, with a couple exceptions, they're not really games you take seriously. They're meant to unwind and just have fun in. And if you look at Nintendo's design philosophy for just fun, achievements aren't super fun because they could be exclusive and they lock people out. So they wanted to cut down on stuff like that, so it's just fun, not having to worry about getting the quadruple hidden secret ending behind 30 boss fights.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel that. I I think achievements have become the rant about achievements. Yay!
Go for it.
uh,
I just ranted my own, so Godspeed.
uh,
I'm here.
yeah, achievements are like they have become less about actually achieving something, like beating the game on the hardest difficulty or beating a level in a certain amount of time, and more about do this asinine thing 1,000 times or sit here and wait for 2 days just because. That's not an achievement. That's a secret. Easter eggs and secrets are not achievements. They aren't.
I I,
And
I agree with that.
I hate I okay. The new GoldenEye came out
Mhm.
and it has achievements.
Are you fucking kidding me?
It's amazing. Okay. Okay. I will actively explain why I think GoldenEye has almost perfect achievements because I think multiplayer achievements are toxic and should go away forever. There should not be achievements for
Wait,
multiplayer stuff
does it have
ever.
online multiplayer?
The Switch version does.
Fuck yes, I'm going back.
Yep.
I
Yep.
loved GoldenEye multiplayer.
Yep. I'm actually okay, so like this is just a tidbit between you, me, and whoever happens to see this video. I am thinking of doing like a little test stream just to make sure that like everything works and all that and being comfy cozy. And I'm thinking about doing a test stream of doing all the GoldenEye achievements. So that's a thing. That's a thing. That's a thing I want to do. Super
So
exciting. But
yeah,
uh
why are these achievements so good?
okay. So a couple things. One, they have the normal beat this level, and I'm like, yes, that is a standard easy gateway into achievements. You see it and you're like, oh, pretty thing. It gets your dopamine, it levels up. And then after that, you have the so the original game had like cheat codes
Mhm.
where you had to beat the level in a certain amount of time on a certain difficulty.
Mhm. Agent difficulty, I believe.
You had to beat like facility on Double O Agent in 2 minutes and 5 seconds, which is absurd. It is probably one of the harder cheat codes to get in the game, which will be one of the harder achievements to get in the game now.
Hmm.
That is the achievement, is beating like a level like that in 2 minutes and 5 seconds or whatever. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, this is what achievements should be. Achievements should be doing this like really cool thing because you'll feel rewarded at the end of it, not waiting for 10 hours at this spot and then bleep. It's actively like rewarding you for playing the game.
I agree
And
with that.
I'm just so happy. I'm so happy. I'm sure that there's also an achievement for like unlocking the hidden levels because there's the Aztec in Egypt,
Mhm.
which is oh those levels are painful. I just recently beat GoldenEye like a couple months ago on Double O Agent for the first time. So like seeing this come out, I'm just like, oh no, oh no, oh no,
Oh
please go away, please
no.
go away. I
Don't
have
be
to do this
real.
again.
Hmm. A fun game I want to play with a bunch of VTubers is there's a new Starship Troopers game coming out. Not too long.
Ooh.
It's 1 to 12 players.
Oh no.
And it's an FPS, but you can build bases. You like have individual classes. You have goals that aren't just kill X amount of bugs, but like you can't just build a super base. You have to actually advance out. It looks so cool.
I like it.
And then just I would love to have like a couple separate streams where you've got like engineer core made of these three VTubers. Fighting core made up of these three. Something else made up of these three. And then just have them all interact with one another.
That's amazing.
Oh,
It's so cool. That sounds like such a blast.
right?
Like, oh my gosh, I'm obsessed with base building games. Base building and tycoon and simulators. Those are like my three I'm gone for the next 12 hours games.
I'm not gonna lie, Minecraft used to be that for me. Because, the Minecraft Sky Factory?
Yep.
I 100%ed that, and it took a part of me. It took a part of me.
What? Was it the third Sky Factory?
Yes. I am currently working on Sky Factory 4.
I'm so sorry.
So am I.
My thoughts are with you.
I have that Sky Factory save backed up on a hard drive or a jump drive somewhere.
Are you eating?
I had some nuts, yes. Apologize.
You didn't share with me?
Do you want some?
You're just gonna eat in front of me?
You didn't ask. Do you want
didn't
salted
offer.
almonds?
What is an almond?
It's a nut.
Yeah, okay.
So you want some of these nuts?
I'm gonna.
I win! I win! I win! I win! I win!
Why? Why?
I got someone naturally without any setup.
Oh.
I win.
Why do this to me? Why?
I couldn't not. It was there.
You betrayed my trust.
It's like if someone was like, here's $2 billion.
You betrayed my trust. You betrayed my love. The indentured servitude is starting to look a lot more like slavery at this point.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Yep. We could just give them to the big dragons.
I just bold to assume Ferdinand will be a part of that deal.
Who said Ferdinand wasn't going to be part of the deal of being fed to the dragons?
I hope they get indigestion.
Upset stomach, diarrhea. Oh, Pepto-Bismol.
I was waiting to see if you were gonna finish it.
Of course. I don't. I'm not finishing that. Nope. I'm not finishing that sentence. Nope. Nope. Gonna get marked as a lewd tuber. Nope. Nope. Nope.
Uh,
I am a wholesome say-so bean. I am totally a wholesome say-so bean.
I can agree and understand. uh,
Ignore. Oh my gosh. Cassie's cute little wings. I'm sorry. I'm only now noticing Cassie's cute little wings. Hey, Cassie. Smooch.
Marked as lewd content.
Smooch. You're marking me as lewd content. I'm not.
I said YouTube's gonna mark me as lewd content.
Oh yeah. This is getting demonetized.
Bold to assume it could have been monetized.
Bold to assume. Tail.
Tail.
Okay.
Touch fluffy tail.
Touch fluffy tail.
Touch fluffy tail.
A song?
Yes.
It's a good song.
Good song. Not about a good thing though.
Is it not? Oh no. Oh no. I don't. Oh no.
Do you not know what that song is about?
No.
I will tell you after we leave, because I can't talk about it on YouTube.
Gosh. Oh gosh.
Oh,
Oh no.
Oh, touch fluffy tail! Oh.
It, b- 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 b-
uh,
oh, oh no. Oh no.
well, it does seem that Ferdinand has gotten quite full. He seems to have gotten his magic back. You ready to go home?
You're sending me home already?
I asked if you want to go home, not that I have to send you home.
We don't. How much longer do you want to go?
I'd say we could go another 10 minutes before I need sustenance.
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 You didn't feed me either. Where's my dinner?
I offered beverages.
You offered me water instead of wine.
That's a beverage. It's not the beverage you wanted, but it's a beverage.
Well, when you do your Dungeons and Dragons, I'll be expecting Cassie's 24-pack of Monster. Cassie's. Totally not mine. Cassie's.
Totally not yours. Nothing
Totally
suspicious.
Cassie's. Cassie's. Well, I have some questions for you then.
By all
If we have
means.
10 minutes.
Yeah, we've got time.
So, you were saying how I'm your third person.
Yes.
Do you have other people lined up?
I've got one more person
Ooh.
interested, but we're still talking on a date. Other than that, no one's lined up. I had one person ask, but then they're just like, gonna have to give that a no, sorry.
Oof.
But
I got a yes. What made you say yes to me then?
you offered, and here's the thing. If I grew to the size of Gura, I would still answer as many dumb bastards as I could. Because the only people who would watch me to that degree would have to be stupid. Because I am not a good content.
I disagree with that. You have me here. It's automatically amazing.
See, but that's a you being content. You are the content. I'm the person just being like, I'm here.
You trust me to be the content? Oh, this is terrible. This is scuffed. This is fucked.
This is an unfortunate turn of events.
This is oh, those 0 views are gonna pop up like nothing.
I'm going to owe YouTube views.
YouTube's gonna collect from you. Like, where's our money?
We are hosting valuable space for this.
Oh my gosh. Yes. Just like, nope. You're gonna have to pay to be on here now. Nope. Oh god, that sounds like I don't want to give YouTube ideas. Oh god.
Don't give Susan ideas.
Oh no. Well, I mean, no, no,
No.
n- no,
No.
no,
No. Just
no,
no.
no, no.
Just go back to sleep.
Go back to sleep. Go back to the slumber. Go back to the cave. Do you sleep in a cave?
I sleep in a bed. It's quite cozy. It's
Sleep
only
in
got like 4 cockroaches.
Hmm. What is a cockroach?
It's a small bug. Kind of crunchy.
Is it edible?
Yes.
Cassie will get you some cockroaches later. Cassie likes to try things out.
They're very
She crushes
crunchy.
on Nicolas Cage and enjoys trying things out.
She's very crunchy. They're very crunchy, so I'm sure she'll like them.
See, blushing Cassie.
Oh, she's cute.
She yeah, she likes to try new foods out. She really likes cotton candy. Cotton candy.
Mm,
So if anyone ever wants to give some Cassie cotton candy, oh, oh no, oh no, don't replace those first. No, no, never mind. No, not Cassie cotton candy. Nope. Uh, Cassie pineapple. Someone got it. Someone got it. Yep.
It, if you
Yep.
didn't reinforce, I just completely glossed over it.
Yep.
I'm like, I could actually go for some cotton
Yep.
candy right now.
Yep.
And
Yep.
then it was just, oh, wait, hold up. My
Yep.
brain's actually working again.
Yep. Yep.
Oh.
Unfortunately, yep. 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 Uh, I sometimes the brain doesn't work. Sometimes, most of the time, all the time, all the time. So the D&D stuff, I want to know more about this. You're gonna tell me more about this off stream, 100%, or
Definitely.
off,
Well, we can
off,
talk about
off.
it here because more people interested. So, do you play League of Legends? That is an important first question.
My partner does.
So, it's basically going to be set in the universe of that game. And you'll basically be characters within this game, and the opening of it is you all are picked up from various continents and will kind of become friends over a short boat ride on your way to a place called the Shackles. It's basically pirates.tm. Everything is pirates. It's as pirates as you can get, mixed with some Cthulhu like god worship and throw in a sprinkle of Maori culture.
Sold.
Yeah, and on the way there, your ship goes down somehow.
That doesn't, but doesn't sound good. That sounds
No,
bad.
it is.
I like it. I like pirates. Pirates are cool. I
Yeah.
mean, not in our world. Pirates are pretty, well, people don't really visit us anymore. I'm surprised Ferdinand actually managed to get to us. Wait, we're gonna have to talk about that one. Especially if I come, especially if you have me back. Like we're gonna have to figure out because I'm surprised he didn't get yoinked by Ferdinand. Did you see the giant whale?
No.
Hmm, that's not good. That's not good. Oh no.
Did we just
Um,
summon Sin? I don't want to be a summoner. It's a lot of praying.
I'm gonna have to, when I get back, I'm gonna have to ask about the giant whale.
Gonna have to take a rain check on that.
Yeah, yeah, because that giant whale, we'll get into the giant whale.
It's no longer our problem, it's your problem.
Thanks. I just happen to be the leader over a cave of people. Yep,
Is this whale
yep.
important to you? Or that sounded like it was a problem.
The whale is meant to keep people out.
Oh. We will accept money and gems for the return of the whale that we may or may not have.
You abducted our whale?
Possibly. I don't actually know. But we will take a cash sum for it.
How much?
How much you got?
I have a Cassie.
Done.
She says no.
Unfortunate. Well, I do hope your whale finds its way back to you.
It won't. It's not exactly the smartest of whales, unfortunately.
Oh, that is extra unfortunate.
It. There's a reason. I mean, where are you putting the whale?
I don't even, like I said, I don't even know if we have the whale. The whale may still just be back at your home.
Okay.
Well, I'm just saying I'm willing to accept trade for it.
Well, if the whale ends up here, make sure to feed it every other day. And,
we do
keep it away from large land masses.
I don't know if, fair. You know what? We've got an ocean.
That might be a problem. That might be a problem for you guys. That's a you problem now, though. Yep.
I'm still.
Did you guys bring anything up? Oh no.
I am still open to bartering.
Bartering? No, it's your problem now. We'll take the pirates. You guys can have the whale.
Fair enough.
Pirates. We're gonna have to deal with the pirates.
I give it a week.
They're gonna ask you about the foxes that died.
We've got some skeletons to bury.
Oh gosh, yeah. They're gonna ask about the foxes. There's the giant spider cave. There's the big area of land that we don't know anything about. Big old sand area. Yeah, don't go in there, by the way. Ferdinand, you're not allowed in there. You may or may not kill us all.
You shouldn't have said that.
You're gonna save us all, and we'll all be happy forever.
Haha! Good luck. I'll probably be dragged along.
Oh god. What have I done? Cassie? Cassie?
You may have erred.
Oh god. Oh no. Oh no. Okay.
We should best get you home before we spill any more secrets. Do you want to give us a quick plug of all of your important socials?
Yes. So twitter.com/Pennilopi, PENNILOPI, twitch.tv/Pennilopi, PENNILOPI. I'm also on Instagram, but I'm not really on Instagram. Don't go to Instagram. There's my throne. There's my card, Pennilopi, PENNILOPI .CARRD.CO. That will have all my stuff on it that you need. I'm most active on Twitter right now until February 10th. When February 10th rolls around, I will be active. I don't want to say daily, but it'll probably be daily because I just do achievement hunting anyways. That's just kind of what I do with my life. I like it. It's really fun, and I would love to have as many people as want to join me. I do take recommendations for games, especially with all the cool, fun games coming out right now. Anything else? Am I forgetting anything?
Nope. Now we just do the magic skedaddle skadoodle. Your tail is not a noodle, and you're gone.